Barcelona prepare a €70 million offer for Rodri after seeing 2 previous bids rejected. Manchester City keep Jérémy Doku until 2031, and Manchester United fight to keep talented youngster JJ Gabriel. And this is your daily football news. Man City keep Doku until 2031. Manchester City have officially reached an agreement to extend Jérémy Doku's contract, keeping the Belgian winger at the Etihad until the summer of 2031. The new deal underlines how highly City value the 24-year-old as part of their long-term plans. Doku joined Manchester City from Rennes in 2023 and quickly impressed with his pace, dribbling ability and unpredictable attacking style on the wing. Since arriving at the Etihad, the Belgian has made 131 appearances and scored 22 goals. His ability to create chances and take on defenders has made him an important attacking option for the club. With the new contract now agreed, Doku will continue to be expected to make a difference in major matches. He is also set to remain an important part of Enzo Maresca's plans for the coming seasons. Barcelona prepares €70 million Rodri offer. Barcelona have not abandoned their plan to bring Rodri back to La Liga despite Manchester City rejecting their previous 2 offers. Barcelona are preparing a new package worth €70 million, consisting of €60 million in guaranteed payment and another €10 million in performance-related bonuses. The Catalan club believe this structure could persuade City to accept the proposal without Barcelona having to guarantee a fee above €60 million. Their earlier offers of around 45 to €50 million and then €60 million were both rejected. However, negotiations are continuing, with Rodri still considered one of Barcelona's top transfer targets. The club are therefore preparing another attempt as they look to find an agreement with Manchester City for the Spanish midfielder. Man United fight to keep JJ Gabriel. Manchester United are urgently working to protect the future of JJ Gabriel amid interest from rival English clubs. The talented youngster is not yet 16 years old, meaning United cannot currently offer him a professional contract. That situation has created an opportunity for Chelsea and Manchester City to approach the young player. United are determined not to lose one of the brightest talents in their academy and have prepared a plan to keep him at Old Trafford. The immediate step will be to offer Gabriel a scholarship once he turns 16. While the 2 sides have already reached a verbal agreement over his future, Manchester United are now simply waiting for the youngster to reach the required age before completing an official contract. The move shows how seriously United want to protect their academy talent. PSG target Barcelona starlet Cubarsí. Paris Saint-Germain are turning their attention towards Pau Cubarsí as an important target for the future. Spanish media claim PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi particularly admires the 19-year-old Barcelona centre-back and sees him as a potential long-term successor to Marquinhos. Cubarsí has impressed with his ability to read the game, remain calm in possession and help build attacks from the back. Those qualities fit the style of football PSG want to play. However, a transfer would be extremely difficult to complete. Barcelona consider Cubarsí one of the jewels of La Masia and an important part of their long-term plans under Hansi Flick. PSG are already being linked with Ferran Torres, but bringing Cubarsí to Paris would require the French club to overcome strong resistance from Barcelona. Galatasaray reject €130 million Osimhen offer. Galatasaray have shocked the transfer market by rejecting an offer worth as much as €130 million from Al Hilal for Victor Osimhen. According to Sky Sports, the Turkish club have no intention of opening negotiations over the Nigerian striker despite the enormous fee and the attractive opportunity presented by the Saudi Pro League. Osimhen has become an indispensable figure in Istanbul since joining Galatasaray, scoring 59 goals in 74 matches since 2024. The Turkish champions therefore see him as central to their plans for competing for more trophies and are determined to keep him at all costs. Al Hilal are looking for a top striker to strengthen their attack, while Atletico Madrid and Tottenham are also monitoring the situation. Galatasaray are making it clear that money alone will not convince them to sell Osimhen. Arsenal lead Hinshelwood race. Arsenal are leading the race to sign Jack Hinshelwood from Brighton ahead of the 2026-27 season. Mikel Arteta's side have already contacted the 21-year-old midfielder's representatives and are preparing to make an official offer. Hinshelwood is highly rated because of his versatility, with the England under-21 international capable of playing as a central midfielder, defensive midfielder and at either fullback position. Those qualities make him an attractive option for Arteta's system. However, Arsenal face competition from Manchester United and Manchester City. United have been interested in the player for some time and have recently asked about his availability. Brighton would prefer to keep their academy product, but a potential valuation of between £43 million and £51 million could make the club consider a sale. Koundé wants to stay at Barcelona. Jules Koundé has made his future clear and has no intention of leaving Barcelona during the current transfer window. The French defender wants to remain at Camp Nou despite interest from clubs in the Premier League. Arsenal previously attempted to approach Koundé but quickly encountered an obstacle when Barcelona placed an €85 million valuation on the player. Tottenham later entered the race with an offer of around €65 million plus a player. However, Koundé does not want to enter negotiations over a departure. His stance is therefore a major factor preventing the transfer from progressing. Barcelona now have strong reasons to keep one of their key defenders, while Koundé remains focused on competing for more trophies with the Catalan club. For now, the Frenchman's position appears clear. He wants to stay. Torreira wants Galatasaray exit. Former Arsenal midfielder Lucas Torreira has asked his representatives to find a way out of Galatasaray and Turkey after continuing to face problems with a stalker. Back in May, Torreira was attacked by a man outside a cafe at a shopping center in Istanbul. The individual had threatened the midfielder and was later given a restraining order before being arrested and sent to prison. However, the stalker has now been released and has allegedly continued threatening the 30-year-old midfielder. Turkish police are currently searching for the suspect. The situation has caused Torreira to reconsider his future in Turkey. His representatives are now looking into the possibility of finding him a new club, with the midfielder seeking a way to leave Galatasaray after the disturbing incidents. Aubameyang explains Marseille exit. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has spoken about his surprise departure from Marseille during the summer of 2026. The 37-year-old striker left the French club to join Deportivo La Coruña, but admitted the decision was not entirely his own. Marseille had decided that he needed to leave while the club were dealing with a difficult situation. Aubameyang still performed effectively and finished as the team's second highest scorer across all competitions, but he accepted the decision because he did not want to become a burden for the club. He described the previous season as extremely difficult, with Marseille falling from 2nd to 5th in Ligue 1 and suffering an early Champions League exit. Aubameyang has now moved on, but his comments reveal the circumstances behind an unexpected departure from Marseille. Istanbul to host 2027 Spanish Super Cup. The Spanish Football Federation have confirmed that Istanbul will host the 2027 Spanish Super Cup. The tournament is scheduled to take place in January 2027 and will feature Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid and Real Sociedad. The four clubs will compete in two semifinals, with the winners progressing to the final to fight for the trophy. Taking the Spanish Super Cup to Turkey represents another new international destination for the competition as the federation continues its strategy of hosting the tournament outside Spain. The federation have also confirmed that Saudi Arabia will return as the host country in 2028. The decision highlights the continued international expansion of the Spanish Super Cup and the federation's efforts to increase the global reach and appeal of Spanish football. And that wraps up your football breaking news for the past 24 hours. All the most exciting updates from the football world will be continuously updated on Offside News. Make sure hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.